Here we go. Oh, they do 2-3-2 in baseball? Oh, I did not know that. That's sweet. We got another home game, fellas. Okay. Everybody's tired, so it had to be Annabelle tonight. I have no choice. Ryan's, he can go. Daniel, he didn't even give us nothing last night. He's still tired? That's crazy. So, Doolittle. Annabelle gonna have to go at least 6, 7. 7 for real.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Anibal Sanchez has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Justin Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch to him.
Already, man. Get your ball placement today.
Skied into straightaway right. Thames is there to put it away for out number 1. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time. It should see the 40s before we're through. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's just 2 for 12. He also has one home run. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bellinger at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. And gone up into the second deck. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. His first homer here in the series as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Yo, this nigga is throwing pitches right down the middle of the plate. What's going on,
about
man?
it. Back-to-back
Oh,
jacks.
man. This is hilarious, man.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball 2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. LA's on top, 5-0. Dustin May gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on it, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Betts at the track. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So striding forward now, Starlin Castro.
Better ball play.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. His second home run of the series as they get on the scoreboard here. It's 5-1.
Facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Because he can do so much for you that he's not easy to walk with.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
I can't believe it. It's like that shit. Sometimes it'd be a twitch that it just gets you. I can't believe it.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's what I was scared of.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Ready with the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great.
Yeah.
Second inning set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Dustin May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-1.
There's no confidence all the way down.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The bat, number 5, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Gomes shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They're up 5-1.
Looking at the eyes, that's crazy.
Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could probably play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Yan Gomes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 3 down for Washington. They're down 5-1. Here's Mookie Betts. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0. Knuckles into the zone for a strike. Betts stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now a swing and a ground ball. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
When did he tell us?
Now batting, the right fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A line shot to third base. Thought the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. From the belt, kicks and deals, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. There's 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 5-1. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Standing in, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. Here's the first pitch to him.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. High in the air. Sanchez calls for it. 1 down. Stepping in, Will Smith. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another.
All series, he got 2 home runs off him.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half.
Take Sanchez, right? That was a good year. Sanchez stunk it up. Regroup, fix the bullpen.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, no doubt about this selection. A cycle is about equivalent to a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's something we're only lucky enough to see a couple of times a year, if that, so that was awesome to witness.
That's the ball game. 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at National Park, 41,339.
I guess I was supposed to sub them out because I did like a game sim. I'm like, why wouldn't they have subbed them out? That's the only why the score looked like that. That's why I probably should have did that, because we see we closed the gap a little bit right there. Season's done. It was a good year.